So we're now on step 9, and much the same as step 7 in fact. We need some components. So we need the A4, which is this guy over here. So that's this guy over here. We also need the front gearbox system that we made earlier, which is this guy here. We also need the differential, which we made earlier steps, which is here. We also need some more components from our components system. So we need our NN12, which is there. We need our NN13, which is here. We need our NN24, which is here. We also need, from our parts trees, we need J2, which is this guy here. We also need K1, which is this guy here. We're also going to need some more dust covers, which is going to come off of this little sprue of dust covers, which is there. And we also need some screws as well. We're going to need our BB1s. We need 2 of those, which is the 3x18mm screws, those 2. We need 7 of the BA2s, which are the 3x8mm machine screws, which is those cluster there. We're also going to need an E-clip, a 2.5mm E-clip, which is that guy down there. We're going to need some BB8s, which are the ball connectors, the 5mm ball connectors, which is 4 of those. And we're also going to need a 2x8mm shaft, which is this guy here. So quite a few components for us to put together. And much the same as in step 7, we're going to do this in a couple of steps, where we're going to do this bit, place that in here with some grease, do J2 and the K1, and we're going to attach that all we need. All right. Okay, so let's do this in stages. So let's take our piece before, and we need our NN2 piece, which goes on this way round like that, because it's got to go into the gearbox like so. Okay, then we need to take our 2x8mm shaft, and we need to pop that through the hole. So if I can just see if I can get this in with my fingers, there we go. I think I'm going to do it with my fingers. There we are. So that goes in there like that. Okay, and then once we've got that, we can do the next stages, which is our next stage, which is these 2, and then 13. So that goes over. It goes over the whole lot, and then this collects the pin. So we need to collect the pin. Have a look where the pin is. So that side. Let's get this right. There we are. There we go. Let's collect the pin. There we go. And we need to secure that with an E-clip. So take the E-clip out and find that again. There we go. Need to bring that a bit more down. It wasn't down enough. You have to excuse the grease on the fingers. So we're going to pop this E-clip into position, and there we go. That's done. There we are. That's that bit. So that's the first stage is done, like so. Okey-doke. And we now need to take our differential and pop our differential into here, and we need to make sure it's greased as well. So I'm going to do that now. Like so. Put a bit more on. Should be plenty. Should be round. There we go. And go. So that should be the grease done. Plenty in there. Always get some more grease, can't we? Then we're going to take our A4 component and we're going to get this together. These look like they come front ways, I think. There we go. So let's pop that in there, and I think that's that way. Yeah, with these things facing forwards, so that comes together and mates together like that. And then it says that once we've got that together, so that way around with the tangy things forward, we pop in 3 screws, one here, here, and one here. Okay, so they're the 3x18s. So let's get those. One there. And let's take our screwdriver. Like so. One there. Again, not do them too tight, just want to get them in place first of all. One there, and then turn it around so you can see what I'm doing. It slides off, of course, naturally. And one there. There we go. So that's the 3 that it says we need to do. I can talk that down a bit. Notice I've gone from that side to the opposite side, in a diagonal, to talk it down. There we go. And then I'll do this last one. Here we are. Okay, so that bit's there done, and now we need to do the J2 part. So take our J2 part. We need to take a couple of our 5mm ball ends, and it says with this way up, the second one in. So let's pop that in, the second one in. Might use my make it a bit easier. So there we go, it's one, and again on the other side, the second one in. I think we need to make sure it's sort of perpendicular. So let's wind that in like that, like that. Make sure they're nice and tight. They are. Not too mad again, just finger tight. So that's those one, and we need to do same again on our K1, and we need to get that into place. So K1, need to make sure it's the right way round as well. So this here, and this bit spruce bit sticking up. So again, you pop your 5mm ball end, your BB8, into place. Like that. And the other one. Like that. There we go. Wind that home. Like that. Done. Home. And we need to make sure we get a couple of these. These are those foam, they call them dust covers, but inside there's also a little piece in the middle you need to take out as well. There we go, you can just see it, and then pop that over the top. So you just got to stretch it over like that. So in the middle, there's a little piece in the middle. Take that out and pop it over the top. There we are. So now we've got those made up and onto the 11 parts. We now need to put these all together using the remaining screws. So similar thing we take before. Take our gearbox, and we'll take our right way, so it's facing that way with our wheel on the outside, and we take our J2 and it kind of sits on top, and you've got 4 of the screws. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take your screws, and as you can see, I'll just get them threaded in like that, like so. And wind them home. Just a bit of fatigue on my hand, a lot of screwing together. Just give a slightly bigger handle on for me. There we are. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not loose, that's fine, happy with that. Just nip them up. And same again with our K1 part. Slides in between, then it slides in between the 2 with our ball ends facing upwards, and these 2 remaining screws, which are the longer ones, which are the BB ones, 3x18mm ones, they go down, and see if we can get that into place as well. There we are. There we go. Comes together really well, this. I do like this kit. It's very nicely, very well put together. The plastics are really nice as well. So tighten that, and that will be now step 9 completed.